Well, good morning, everybody. Jamie here from TNB. I just thought I'd show you around the shop here for a second and show you exactly how we make our baits. I've got everything set up here. We've got our custom design mayfly and the mini mayfly molds. So we're going to shoot those. We need some in the juvenile goby color. So we've got the plastic all heated up here. Just got to reheat it for a couple seconds here. But I'm going to put the mask on so you won't be able to hear me once I start pouring. But basically, in a nutshell, we have over here in the buckets, right here, this is the actual raw plastic. So it just kind of looks like a milk or just a white liquid. Then we throw it into the microwave and heat it up. It's got to get up to 350 degrees in order for the chemical process to happen and to get it to change to the solid plastic. Then we add some stink to it. We got our color selection here. And then we've got our flake selection. And yeah, we take it out of there. We'll put it down here. We grab our injector. We suck it up. And then we put the injector into the top holes here of the molds and shoot it down into it. So it's kind of like a big turkey baster type of thing. But yeah, so we've got the plastic ready. We've got our molds ready. Let's shoot some baits. So you can see it here. Sorry, the fan's going to obviously kick the fumes outside, so it might be a little bit noisy in the background, but here we go. See, we got the color nice and warm here, nice and liquid. And that's it. So we just wait a few seconds here. It's about 30 seconds or so for the plastic to cool and firm up a little bit. I'll bring you a little bit closer here for this one. So we can angle it down so we can see. There we go. First, we'll do the mayfly, so the 2-inch version, bigger one. So you see, it doesn't take very long for it to cool down and firm up, considering it was just a 300-degree liquid. There, so then we've got our strand of, I believe, 16 of our mayflies. And then we just repeat for this one. And then one question we get asked a lot too is how long does it take the baits to cure up? And they recommend at least a 24-hour cure on the baits. So we pour them the one day, we hang them up, and then we'll bang them up at the end of the next day or 2 days later type thing. So there's the 2-inch mayfly. And now we'll go to the mini version of it. The 1.3-inch mini mayfly. How cool is that, eh? And there's 24 mini mayflies per mold, and we're running 2 production molds. So we get 48 in one shot. Finish up this one. And then it's a simple, you know, rinse and repeat process. Reheat the plastic's still heated, so we just give it a little, you know, give it about 30 seconds or so just to top it back up. And then we place the molds back and shoot them again. What I mentioned about the curing time, so take a peek here over at the drying wall. So this is all stuff right here that we poured yesterday after we got back from fishing. So they're all drying off, and then here's some of the new stuff I'm doing today. So that stuff will sit there, and actually we've got a heat vent out here, and as you can see, the baits are moving back and forth. So we've got the heat blowing on them, which is nice to get them all done. And just a quick tour of the rest of the shop. We've got our product wall here. That's how we keep organized. And whenever somebody orders things, it's literally just walk over, you know, pick the color, off we go. So we try to keep that as stocked as we can. And then we've got our little working island here. It's actually movable. It's on 4 wheels. We can move it around as we please in here. And then we've got kind of our reserve baits. So baits that were poured, that dried, and we took them off. And now they're sitting in here waiting to be packaged up. And we also have that over here on this side we got panfish baits over here, and we've got the bigger baits over there. And we've kind of got our little envelope station here set up. Grab an envelope, we could pick the order off the wall, grab the envelope, you know, put the stamps on it, print out the shipping info, whatever. But yeah, this is just our little shop. So we've got our tungsten heads and panfish packs and everything here. And then we've got our waiting to be mailed box. Yeah, this is where all the magic happens, right?